Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the U.S. visa interview process for TN visas for NAFTA professionals. We're focusing mainly on the experience at a U.S. consulate or embassy, and so this video is probably going to be of more interest to Mexican nationals who have to go through this process, because Canadian nationals can actually qualify for a TN visa either at the border or at the airport. As an ex-visa officer who worked at the U.S. consulate in Matamoros, Mexico, I have a ton of experience with TN visas, and I've interviewed so many TN visa applicants, and I know exactly what goes into a successful visa interview. And I hope my tips today will help you on your journey. Now, if you're someone at the beginning of your TN visa journey and you don't have a U.S. immigration attorney yet, I would recommend that you get an immigration attorney who can help you, who is highly experienced with TN visas, because they can at least help you understand whether or not you qualify for this very special visa category. And then it's going to be really important to prepare for the actual visa interview itself. So something really important to prepare for your TN visa interview is to make sure that you know everything that is in your employment letter. So this is usually the letter that's provided by your employer that's going to talk about your job responsibilities, and it's going to have lots of details, and you have to know every single one of them, because visa officers love asking about details of your job, and they're going to want to know, what is your schedule going to look like? What are your responsibilities? What will your daily commute look like? Will you be driving back and forth across the border? Everything is going to be important, so just make sure that you review that employer letter and understand every single detail that goes into this job that you will be having in the United States. My next piece of advice is to make sure that you understand which employment category your position fits into, because that's going to come up during the visa interview, and you're going to want to talk about your job responsibilities so that it fits squarely into the legal category. So this is going to be something that you'll want to go over with your immigration attorney, and it's going to take some practice. It's not so easy talking about all of the details of your job and how it fits legally into the specific category defined by the Foreign Affairs Manual, and so you'll want to practice. And the best way to do that is to book a consultation with an ex-visa officer who has a lot of experience with TN visas. We can do mock interviews with you and give you feedback on your answers and make sure that you're talking about the right things and providing truthful and relevant information during the interview. You will also want to make sure that you bring all of your credentials, from your diplomas to your cedula. The professional cedula from Mexico is really important during a TN visa interview. And this is one of the few times where I would say that documents are important, and you should bring everything related to how you qualify for this position to your visa interview. Generally, visa officers don't care that much about documents, but for TN visa interviews, they actually do. So it's best to bring everything, and even if they don't end up looking at it, at least you have it. Now, if they ask for something and you don't have it, then that means they'll have to put your case into 221G administrative processing, and you just don't want to have to go through that, because it could end up delaying your visa getting approved. And finally, I'll just reiterate this. It's really important that you get this visa interview right, so it's worth practicing with an ex-visa officer who has a lot of experience with TN visa interviews, just to make sure that you are answering questions properly, you're giving relevant information, and helping make it easier for the visa officer to approve your case. So I have a lot of experience. Our team members who have worked in Mexico have a lot of TN experience. So don't risk getting a visa refusal just because you're not prepared. Visa refusals are going to go into your record. They last forever, and they'll affect all of your future visa applications, even if they're for other categories, like for a B1, B2, or an F1. So it's so important to get this visa interview right. So don't risk it. Book a consultation with an ex-visa officer who can help you come up with a customized strategy for you at argovisa.com. And I wish you all the best on your TN visa interview. Thanks so much.